Hello everyone, TinaGale here with my scrappy ideas, and I'm back today with another layout for the ScrapRoom Blog, and this is another one of their challenges. This is their sketch challenge, and if you watched my last video, then you saw where I did their Friday challenge, and I had talked about cutting 3 different circles out and that I was going to be using the paper. So that paper right there is the one that I was talking about. I had cut 3 different circles out for the other layout, trying to decide which pattern paper that I wanted to use, and I needed more paper for this layout, and it was going to be all hidden underneath there, but I was running out of this collection, and so I just went ahead and used it and covered it up, and nobody's going to know but you and me. So I pretty much cut the background pieces exactly the way the sketch outlines. And then I cut some strips, and the sketch did show all these little strips down at the bottom, and so that's pretty much following the sketch. Mine might be just a little bit different in size or whatever, but I was just trying to get all of the colors down there, and I love this black paper with these florals on it, so I wanted to use it in a big little chunk down there, and then I'm going to repeat up at the top with a little bitty smaller strip. And you'll see off to the left there, I have fussy cut some of those flowers. And on this sketch, it had tags that came out of the top and one of the sides, or maybe both of the sides, I can't remember. But I didn't do tags. I ended up just doing some different embellishing. So that cluster of flowers that I fussy cut out is going to go up underneath that left-hand side in place of the tag that's on the sketch. So when you're using sketches, try to think outside of the box, and wherever something's at, try to think if you could switch it up and use something else. Like instead of the tags, I used some flower embellishments. Also on the back of this layout, they didn't show anything in the sketch, but I had this paper with all these circles on it, and I just love them. I think they're so cute. So I had some little bitty scraps left, and I got to wondering if I could punch those circles out and then just kind of use them on my page as kind of background accent piece, almost like making my own pattern paper. And so that's what I did out of the scraps I had. I just took, I think it was a 1 1/4 inch circle, and just punched out several of those circles. And you'll see me here, I'm just kind of scattering them out throughout the page. And really no rhyme or reason where I chose to put them. I'm not really consciously putting them like in a triangle or anything. The only thing that I kind of looked at was the colors and mixing up the colors, so that I made sure that I had you know, some of the blue and the pink in each one of the little spots, and also the black. So up at the top here, this is that skinny strip with the floral paper, and then I had one of the ephemera pieces that said hello, and I decided that was kind of perfect for this layout, and that's going to act as my title for this layout as well. I'm just going to staple it up at the top and then trim it off, and I'm tearing this little piece here because I needed it shorter since I had those circles. But this layout is some photos of my daughter with one of her friends. Actually, it was one of her roommates in the first internship, where they were at the parks and meeting the characters. So one of the things that she's done while she's there is just meet as many characters and get photos and autographs and stuff as she could. So that's where I decided just the hello would work as my title. And then this little ephemera piece over here is a little checklist, and it just says done, done, and done. So I thought that was kind of cute because it's kind of like her little checklist to meet different characters and a lot that she hadn't met before. So that's pretty much all I'm going to put on this layout as far as title and journaling for right now. Because this is going to be like a big album. There's lots of journaling, and this is pretty much just not really a story behind that particular photograph or that day. It's just about her meeting as many characters as she could while she was down there. So I think I will probably just wait on this page and not really write anything until she gets home, and let her add anything that she wants, or you know, if there's any specifics, of course, their names and maybe the date of the internship. So that's pretty much it. No long journaling, no long story details, just another piece of her overall experience while she was there at Disney working with the internship. So I've gotten everything kind of on here where I want it. I've taken my black journaling pen. This is something that I really like to do, and I just decided to do some rough outlining around the circles that I added to the background of the layout so that it would just kind of pop. I thought about taking this to my sewing machine and adding some stitching, but I really just wanted it to be a quick, fun layout, and so I just decided just to do some outlining with my pen. And now I'm just going to add some gold splatters with my Heidi Swap Gold Color Shine, and that's going to finish that up. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you're not already a subscriber, I would love to have you subscribe to my blog. If you enjoyed this particular video and layout, thumbs up is always appreciated, and be sure to check out the ScrapRoom blog and Facebook page if you'd like to join in on the challenges or check out their kits that they sell each month. And that's going to wrap it up. So also just the embellishments, I guess I did add just a little bit. So I had a little bit of smaller fussy cut of flowers that I tucked in up at the top. And then that little ephemera piece that had the days of the week on it, I thought that was cute because, you know, every day of the week that she had to go to the parks, then that's what she was doing. So I'm just putting some foam tape under some of those pieces to just pop up. So that's it for the layout, and here are some still shots of the finished layout and some close-ups. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I will be back next week with some more process videos. So have a great day. Bye.